I don't know what this is. Catch up with Ramon and Alicia.
And Alicia, welcome
Hey,
y'all. How
what's
we
going on?
feeling?
Doing all right yourself?
You're here. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks.
So this is they got matched up. This is like what happened after the date.
So we had you guys on episode 18 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you guys ended up matching. All right. Okay. So my final question: is it a yes for you for her?
For sure.
18. I remember her. Fuh. She like a freaking. She with the business too.
Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes,
We got a match! All right, I'll take this mic and you guys can go on up. Yes! And so, obviously on the show, we saw there were, quite a few comments about this, that, and the third. And, you guys went down the line, got to meet a few different people, and we got to know a little bit about each of you. But, if you want to just let us know a little bit more, Ramon, we could start with you.
Yes, my name is Ramon. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, currently living in Scottsdale, Arizona. I own Triple R Detailing in Indiana,
Nice.
and then I also own Mila Properties here in Scottsdale, and then Kiss Gang Motorsports as well here in Scottsdale. So,
Okay, nice. A whole entrepreneur.
yeah, got to in today's economy for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely, definitely. And then what about for you, Alicia?
So my name's Alicia. I'm from Washington State originally. I've lived in Arizona for a couple years.
Shout out to Tag.
I go to
You're
school
it.
for marketing at
Coins
ASU.
up in the air. Coins for Tag. You're it for joining the memberships.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I do content creating, of course.
Nice. So yeah.
I gotta tell you, anybody that looks like that, I don't. Not that they would, but I don't talk to them. I'm not attracted to them. Anybody that looks like a superficial IG model, I'm instantly unattracted to. That look turns me off. Any race, like it could be an Asian, a white girl, a Mexican, or a black girl. When they look like a Kardashian, I'm instantly unattracted.
Yeah, speaking of content creating, so on the show,
Botox.
one of the comments from one of the
Bullshit
guys in the
video.
lineup was he was like, content creator, I wasn't sure what to think about that. And he kind of said he thought adult entertainer.
Yes.
What was going through your mind when he said that? Because you were like, wait, what? Like,
Honestly, I thought that was kind of funny. If you're saying that, are you telling me I'm your type, or like, what are you getting at? A lot of people thought it was really offensive. Me, I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Is the real question. That was my question. But I didn't take it any type of way because I know what kind of content I put out and what I'm doing. So
yeah. And
I
then
don't mind.
another one of the other contestants was like, oh, he popped on you because he was like, I don't think you have a real job.
Yes, I thought that was odd. But honestly, I thought, one thing about me, I don't have to tell everybody all my sources of income, but I am a veteran. So it's like I'm getting paid to go to school. It's the
Right.
big ticket there. It's like,
Nice.
hello, I didn't have to sit there and itemize all my bills to him. But yeah.
Good. We're glad you got that out.
Yes.
And then Ramon, for you, you're 6'3", right? But you were actually called shorter on the show.
It's the first time for everything.
Imagine.
Yeah. Everybody at home and that I know was like, man, that's crazy.
We're like, we get 6'5" is the
Everybody
new.
been hitting me up like, what's up, Too Short? I'm like, wow, damn, I got a whole new name, Too Short. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know that one was really different. I was like, what? I think you were actually one of like the taller guys in the lineup. Like,
Yeah, and then the guy next to me was 6'5", and she said she dates guys 6'5"
About
or
his height.
taller. And it
Yeah.
was like, okay, so what's up with him then? So
Never
it was
know.
kind of awkward.
yeah. Okay, well, kind of to get into
The delirious, bro. Like people who are standing 6'3" said, "Oh, we're at the same height," and you could see a huge gap between them. It blows my mind, bro. Like some of the things that we have to like adapt to. We have to adapt to their insecurities. We have to adapt to the need of you needing to wear 4-inch heels, and we need to be taller for it because you're not okay with wearing flats or regular shoes. Or let's compromise, baby. How about a 2-inch heel? How about a 1.5? You got to wear stilettos, and we have to be taller enough to compensate for that. Wild stuff.
the juicy part that everybody waits to hear about. Since you guys ended up matching, have you gone on a date?
Unfortunately, not.
No date.
Okay.
Wow.
Why not?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Why not?
Okay. You want to take it off?
You can start.
Oh, okay, let's start over
please
here.
Start.
Well, we made arrangements on Thursday to have brunch on Sunday, and I believe it was set for like 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
And I believe I reached out to her on Saturday to see if she wanted me to send a driver to her. You know, I felt like that'd be nice. So we had reservations at Global Ambassador at 1
nice.
o'clock. So she didn't reply until 12:55 the next day. You know, and she said she was going to be late and that she had just seen the text and she thought she replied and this, that, and the other. But at that point, it was too late.
Okay.
In my eyes.
Okay. Alicia?
Okay, so yeah, we had chit-chatted throughout the week, and he would ask me, like, are you busy, blah, blah, blah. And of course, yeah, he sent that text. I'm running out the door, and I didn't answer. Like, I didn't, like, leave him hanging, but I didn't. I sent him the audio message, like, hey, I'm going to be, like, 5 minutes late. I'm on my way. And then when I go and check, I'm like, oh, shoot, I didn't text him back. So I'm not going to say I'm ditzy, but I'm like, hey, I'm on my way there, blah, blah, blah. So like he said, at 12:55, I'm on my way to the Global Ambassador. His red receipts are...
Wait a minute. So we have a date. I offered that. First of all, dog, you doing too much. You tried to pay for a driver to pick her up. You scheduled a date at 1 p.m. on Sunday, and she's hitting you up at 12:55 saying, I'm on my way, without confirming. She didn't confirm. The first time you talked to her after saying, how's 1 p.m. on Sunday? It's Sunday at 12:55, and she's saying, I'm on, bro. Woman, please. I'm not going. I'm not even responding. I'm going to ghost you in that moment. I might tell you later, like, you ain't shit. You don't respect my time. I'm cool on you. But initially, let me tell you what I would do. I wouldn't respond just so she could show up and wait for me and sit there alone. That's what I would do. And then later that night, I'd be like, how's that feel? Don't like it, huh? For sure. I just thought, I'm cool on you. You don't even respect my time. You don't even respect this date. I'm good with you.
They're on. He reads it, sees that I'm here. You can hear in the audio message, I'm obviously in my car driving, and he just leaves it on red. So then,
Good.
mind you, I'm driving, going. I don't live that far. And then I get there and I'm like, hey, just parked in valet, right? So I'm like driving. I'm not totally on my phone.
Yeah.
I just assumed, like, out of good nature, I got up. I went to work last night, got up, got ready, went, that he was just going to meet me there. Like, we had confirmed the date like 3 times already.
Okay.
I understand that was my fault that I didn't respond to that text. But at this point, we had like 3 confirmations. So I just assumed, maybe that's me, that we were going to show up. And yeah. He left the messages on red, didn't respond. I went, hung out at the restaurant for like 15 minutes and said, gonna pack her up. Yeah, so no show.
So the reservation was for 1 o'clock. You left 12:55. About what time would you say you got there?
Well, I got there probably like 1:05, 1:10.
Okay.
But I hit him up like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'm leaving my house right now. That's when the message was sent at 12:55.
I'm glad he stood you up. I'm
so
glad.
Was there confirmation prior to, this date?
I mean, yeah.
Like you said, you guys had like...
But like I said, I text on Saturday,
So from Saturday...
It wasn't any.
Okay.
So it was like, if you can't communicate, it's kind of pointless.
Okay.
You did the right thing.
And so you said you did receive the message and you thought you texted him back, but it just didn't go through, or?
I'm just on the way out the door, didn't press send, like rushing.
No, on Saturday when he like sent another.
Yeah, I forgot to respond and had the whole text typed and then sent him an audio message like, hey Siri, send so-and-so a message.
Okay.
And then I open it because I'm like, oh, he didn't respond. It's like 1:05, I'm on the way. And then I look and then I'm like, okay, I didn't send it. The whole message is typed out, but then everything's getting red. So he's sitting there like, watching me say, and I understand what
So it's 1:05 and you're on the way to the dinner, and that's the time you check your phone. He hasn't responded back. Bitch, please. You all right? I get. See, superficial, artificial looking girls like this, bro. Airhead, dingbats, dingy, airheaded type of women. Turn me off, bro. I'm so good with the childish games.
He's saying like, okay, you didn't confirm, I'm not going to go. That makes sense. Like, I'll give that to you. but I thought it was just silly to leave me on red. You could have just texted me back and been like, oh, girl, I'm not coming. Like, you didn't confirm. I thought it.
Why should I do that? Why would I give you a heads up and just let you play with my time and play games with me? Oh, so you want to do that and waste my time? I'm going to waste yours. Oh, you could call it petty, but yeah, I'm doing that. If I have the opportunity to hopefully teach you some type of lesson, oh, I'm going to do that.
That could have just been the respectable thing.
Okay.
Because I thought that was weird that you didn't respond, but you're telling people that I ghosted you in Phoenix. But you didn't respond to the last text, so that's kind of weird.
I mean, you responded a whole day later. So do you really call that responding?
It was less than 24 hours. This is your thing. I think you're very picky about times. That was one of the things. You've been very particular.
If I'm talking to a chick that I got her number and I say I want to set up a date, I'm not the type of person that I get your number and I wait 2 days to call you because I don't want to look needy. I will call you the same day I get your number, and we'll text and I'll try to set up a date. And hi, hey, good night, see you tomorrow, see you Friday or whatever. But if we set up say we set up a date on Tuesday, and say we set up a date on Tuesday for Friday, I'm not gonna just be silent Wednesday and Thursday until Friday. Hey, what's up? Today's the day. No. I'm gonna text you on Wednesday to see how you doing, check in. Text you on Thursday, see how you doing, and check in, a little converse, and then hype up the date, and then I'll see you Friday. This whole bullshit about not, and if I text you, let me tell you, if I text you, hey, good morning, how's everything? How's everything? Blah, 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 and you don't text me back, oh, that's enough for me. I'm like, all right, I'm straight. She don't even want to cover. If 10, 15, 20 hours go by, all right, for sure. If we in the next day and you didn't respond to that, it's like, all right. Unless you got the excuse, oh, something happened. But other than, oh, sorry, you know what I'm saying? What's bad? All right, for sure. Bet.
And picky about time, few instances that we had.
Okay.
Just like we had known each other 72 hours. And then remember that phone call we had?
Which one? Go ahead and let everybody else know.
Yeah, we only had one phone call.
Okay.
What happened?
One. I could grab the call.
But it was a few times that I called.
That is inaccurate. You gaslit me on the phone about that.
It was a few times that I called.
I'll go get the phone. I got the screenshots.
And I got the text messages.
Yeah, we have all the information. So do you want to hash it out?
I mean, if we have to.
I just thought it was weird. Okay, so let's run it back so we could clarify for the audience and for you as well.
Yeah, please.
There had been a phone call, right? Roughly 72 hours. So from the very jump, it was hard to confirm the date of the date from the beginning because you kept saying, I'll let you know tomorrow. Then tomorrow came, and then you let me know tomorrow.
But then once Thursday came, I told you I had reservations, and it was set.
Absolutely.
Sunday, 1 o'clock, Global Ambassador.
Okay, but that's not the phone call I'm talking about.
But Thursday, it was set, though. You're talking...
Global Ambassador. What is that shit? Let's look up the Global Ambassador. Global... Global Ambassador. Oh, it's a hotel? Yeah, hotel. Yep. Okay, this is probably some high fancy shit, bro. Discover our 5 signature restaurants. Oh, wow. Fancy. Oh, a lot of money. Oh, the money. Oh, bitch, you messed up a date here? This a $500 bill I'm looking at. Bro, that's at least, for 2 people, that's at least $300 with dinner, drinks, and like a sock. Man, you crazy. You effed up the global, dude, you doing too much, bro. I get it. It's on social media. It was on the show. You want to do it big. But I feel like that restaurant, okay, I'm fine with that. But that sending a car to her house, that was excessive. You're doing too much, bro. I get it.
Talking about from when we did the show originally all the way up until Thursday. We went back and forth kind of trying to figure out about the date or whatever. But Thursday came and it was set 1 o'clock. I told you I had the reservation.
That's not what I'm talking about. We went back and forth and why I think you're picky.
Okay, let's hear about the call.
We just don't get along. I think that's what it really comes down to. But the call was that you had called me roughly, I believe, on Monday. And I didn't answer. You called me around 10 o'clock on Monday. We'd known each other.
10 p.m.?
Yes, 10 p.m. We'd known each other roughly 72 hours. Then we talked the next day. And on the phone, you had told me, well, since you didn't answer my phone call, I didn't know if we were going on the date or not. Like, You're acting like you're my dad or something. Like, I don't.
I don't recall that.
Of course you don't.
But I do recall the phone call about, 10 o'clock, but you told me you was free in the evening, so that's why I
I don't.
called that late.
But I didn't say like I was. I just thought it was so picky the way that you were.
If you call in at 10 o'clock, I feel like 10 is the limit, bro. I think you're in booty call territory. At 10 o'clock at night, if she says I'm free in the evenings, the way I take that, 5 p.m. to at the max 9. I'm 5 to 9 p.m. That's the evening. 10 o'clock, that's usually like I'm shutting it down or I'm in bed. That's the private hours. I feel like 10 o'clock is kind of late to call for a first date, to call for the first call on the first date. If I get a girl's number at like 1 o'clock, I'll probably hit her around. I can hit her right away, but I won't hit her no later than 9 that day, because I feel like anything else is saying something. I hit you up at 11 p.m. What's up? How you doing? Nah, that's not appropriate.
You were on my phone telling me. I felt like it was entitled, to be honest with you, for you to call my phone and talk about when I'm not answering and when I'm answering, and I'd known you for 3 days. I just thought that was rude.
But you still set the date.
Yes, because that was the objective of the show.
But we should have not have went on the date if you felt that way.
God,
why schedule the date?
On this fine Sunday. Thank God that we didn't go on the date. Because I just feel like this was the energy on the phone.
I saved my money.
Facts. You saved your bread. Thank God. You know you wanted that meal.
So you felt like he was coming at your throat.
Because I just feel like this was the energy on the phone.
I saved my money.
So you felt like he was coming at your throat?
God.
The same way that it's like this energy, it was very back and forth and very petty on the phone. And he's getting snippy on the phone. And I'm like, okay, so are we going to go on the date? That was my response is, okay, so are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? And I do feel like, yes, you're a little snippy. And I didn't appreciate it. But the objective of the show was to go on the date. And it just made me feel a little opportunistic of your objective.
What the hell are we talking about? Woman, did you or did you not ghost him until 5 minutes before the reservation? Are we going to try to fluff over that? You are the one who did not respond Thursday. He told you Thursday that we're locked for Sunday. I want you guys to understand. Thursday's when he made the reservation. And then he hit her up. We locked. I guess he sent her a text or he called her. He communicated with her Sunday at 1. This was on Thursday. And she said, oh, I put it in my phone, but I never sent it. That means Friday, he heard nothing. Saturday, he heard nothing. And he didn't hear shit till Sunday at 12:55. Bitch, you going to be there alone. That's your doing because you didn't care. Let's keep it a buck. You had Dion and Kevin and Devontae that you had to entertain, and he was 4th on the list. We get it.
Because prior to that, if you want to talk about everything, prior to that, you had sat here and asked me to model for your company. I thought that was rude.
You said you was a content creator.
I didn't say I was a model and that I was going to come model.
But if I'm trying to put money in your pocket, what's wrong with that?
You didn't mention
I wasn't trying to do anything for free, sweetheart.
But
you said you was a content creator. Like, I'm confused. If
so
that's
when was
what you
this
are,
asked? When did you ask?
It was damn near at the beginning.
Sunday.
At the beginning.
Right away.
She said she was a content creator.
So we filmed Saturday, and then you asked her Sunday if she wanted to model for your business.
Monday, it was pretty early.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, it just really gives, like, you're opportunistic. Like, that's what it gives. I just feel like.
Believe this or not, it was 2 chicks that I was talking to. And first of all, the first thing that women do is ask you what you do. So we need to abolish that. It's a little offensive when you ask me what I do before what I like. If you ask a man what he does before what he likes, that's rude. And it shows that you're opportunistic. But we just take that on the chin, don't we? And we answer. We say what we do. But yeah, I had a couple of dates, man, with these freaking chicks. One in particular. This chick on the first day asked me if you want to sponsor my restaurant? I'm looking for sponsors. You want to sponsor my restaurant? I got Matt Barnes as a sponsor already. You know, how much, you want to sponsor my. I heard that shit. I said, for sure. You got me effed up. Obviously, that didn't work out.
Like 3 strikes you're out. For you, it was just a couple weird interactions. Yeah, you asked me to model. You didn't mention anything about money for you to say.
I did tell you that.
Oh, it's now been 3+ years later, and she doesn't have no restaurant open. So, scam.
That over the phone that I had no
Later,
problem
but
paying you.
upon, may I finish speaking?
Go ahead.
Since you wanted to, like, overtalk me. Is that okay with you?
Oh, for
I'm just waiting for my turn to talk.
All right, go ahead,
Thank
and then
you.
we'll let you go right after.
I didn't ever say that I was a model, and then what did I say when you asked me if I wanted to model? I was like, oh, do you want to do a content exchange? Like you detail my car and I make a video about it? You're sending me screenshots talking about this is what I want. And you did not mention anything about payment upon the initial interaction of asking me to model. So no, I don't work for free, and that's how it came across initially. That's okay for me to say. You didn't mention anything about payment till multiple days later when I was like, hey, that rubbed me the wrong way. And you're like,
who gets asked to model for free? I just want to know. Unless it's a girlfriend or a friend, it is implied, in my opinion, that when you ask someone you don't know if you could model for my company, that it's implied as a contractual agreement or a job with compensation. Is it just me? Like, she's finding ways to get offended. She's trying to cancel him. I didn't like the way you were. You wanted me to model for your thing. You're trying to make him look bad. That's a good job, Kim Kardashian.
Like, well, you should have said something. Well, I don't know you, and I don't feel comfortable to sit here and go back and forth with you, knowing you 2 days.
Good job, Kim Kardashian, with your tits out on this dating show. I didn't know you had so much honor. You felt uncomfortable. Did you feel comfortable with your tits out on a dating show? You feel quite comfortable with your tits out on a dating show for millions of people to see. We could see your whole sheet in the front, but you're uncomfortable with being asked to model. You're modeling right now. Get the freak out of here.
That's crazy.
Okay, Ramon, go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good. I
Good
ain't
job.
gonna do the back and forth.
Good
Okay.
job.
Like I said, I offered her an opportunity. I didn't think that, I had to initiate that, yeah, I'm going to pay you. In my eyes, it was kind of obvious.
I thought it was a given.
Yeah, like if you're a content creator I don't ask anybody to do anything for free for me. Nothing. So, it was a given that I was going to pay you. The amount
I
just
agree.
wasn't discussed.
She's mad
Got
she
it.
got
Okay,
stood
and then
up.
so for you, you were like,
she
she could have just told you right then and there. She's
She's scorned. She's using this as revenge to get back at him for being stood up at a nice hotel. Because at a nice hotel like that, do you have reservations? Ma'am, hi. Oh, yeah. You have reservations? Yeah. Whatchamacallit? 12 at 1 p.m.? Oh, your reservation was 1 p.m. It's 1:10. But okay, we'll sit you down. Is your other party here? Because after a certain amount of time, the waiter's like, ma'am, what are we doing? Will you be having some food? She's so broke. She's so broke. She got a reservation at a 5-star hotel restaurant, and she didn't even want to eat there. She said, I'll just leave because you were hungry. You went there knowing you was hungry to eat. Hoes don't go to 5-star restaurants on a full stomach. She went there hungry, and she said, all right, I'm going to leave. That lets me know you were hungry, and you still left, which means you couldn't afford the meal that he afforded for you. You a broke broad. Got it.
felt some type of way about it instead of hanging on to it.
She did tell me. She did tell me that she felt some type of way about me asking her about the content, and I told her, that she said she was a content creator. So that was the only reason I brought it to her attention. But I also apologized when she told me it made her feel uncomfortable as well.
Okay. So did it make you feel uncomfortable because you felt like that's the only reason he matched with you? Or what about it was like?
Well, to me, it wasn't giving. Like, this is supposed to be a dating show. And then it feels, like I said, opportunistic because you're coming to me for business ventures and you're talking about, yes, my hobbies and what I like to do for business. But I didn't come on here. This isn't The Apprentice. Like, I didn't come on here to work for you and to be your.
So if he offered you $10,000 to model a couple of outfits, you wouldn't have took it down. You would have said, "Oh my God, no, that's not me. I'm leaving. I wanted love, not your money." Bitch, please.
employee. So yeah, I thought that was rude that you're asking me to work for you and bring friends to model for you too. And this is before the the conversation of payment as well. So to think that that's assumed, I think would be silly. Like, I'm an adult. I don't just assume that I'm going to go somewhere. Like, I like it to be ironed out.
So he said, bring you and your friends. Shouldn't that have, you just telling on yourself. That tells on you that he was going to pay y'all. Why would he ask a stranger and to bring the friends to model for him for free? Hoes ain't finna do that. They don't know you. What's going on? Unless you were a pimp, ain't nothing happening for free.
But once again, we're not having deep conversations trying to get to know each other. And we had joked on the phone, like, you know, like we were just kind of like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing each other? We were doing that to each other kind of back and forth to death. There was no real like depth of conversation or anything for real.
Okay. So you guys never really got to know each other?
Not really, no.
Okay. Ugh, God,
like I said, it was a few phone calls that I did do, but you know, she didn't answer our call back or text back.
That's not true. How do we have a whole conversation and plan out the date on the phone if I never answer the phone?
Via text.
No, that's not true because
via text, I told you I made reservations for Sunday at 1:00.
You asked me where I wanted to go. I basically halfway planned the date.
I asked you where you wanted to go. Yes,
because you didn't know, and it was so much back and forth that.
She's the one that told you the restaurant. You got your stuff together, it clearly looks like to me, but you're making vital errors here. Number one, the biggest error that you have made is you let her plan the date. A man should never let a woman plan a first date. That's just emasculine. A man asks a woman on a date. A man plans the date. The man knows where they're going and what they're doing on the date and around what time the date will end. You should never have a woman tell you what restaurant to go to for reasons exactly like this. You will end up at, what was it called? When you ask women to plan the date, you end up at places like the Global Ambassador, my nigga. She asked you to go to the Global Ambassador. Well, they probably you can't even see prices, nigga. This shit is so expensive. You probably can't even see prices on the restaurants. Let's see some in Arizona. I don't know. What is it? Pink Dolphin thing? What the freak? I don't know. Let me see. Menus all day. Well, this is different. This is like at the Pink Dolphin. I don't think that's where they were. Let's see. $700, huh? Hey, fellas, never let a woman tell you the restaurant she wants to go to. You pick the restaurant. Even if you don't know a restaurant, research the restaurant. Say, I'll let you know in a minute. I'll let you know. I'll get back to you. I'll call you back. I got to do something real quick, and then I'll tell you where we're gonna go for a date. All right, bye. Google search that shit. Oh, that looks cool. Reviews. All right. Then you tell her the restaurant what it's gonna be, because otherwise you'll end up at Pink Dolphin Cabana, nigga. You'll end up paying out your nose, and you'll be at a 5-star restaurant in a hotel lobby, bro. Paying out your pockets. So I thought this dude was doing the most with picking the restaurant. I understood it, but maybe he had high taste. But nah, she's the one that sets you up and sent you here, bro. She was playing you, nigga. You got played. She made you wait, and she still plays you. She was about to get a free meal out of you, dog. She was about to get you for the lobster tail surf and turf truffle. She was about to truffle shuffle on you, Brody. Can I extra truffle, please? Nigga coming over that big brick of truffle. How many shaves, ma'am? How about 3? Shh. Excuse me, can I have 6 shaves? Ooh. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, nigga. I would have loved to see that date in real time.
That we couldn't even decide a date and a time, and now it's like You know what I'm saying? It's not that you.
But once it was set, what was the problem?
What was the problem? Exactly. I confirmed 3 times. And like I said, maybe I was a little silly to be like, oh, okay, like, we'll just meet there. But yeah, you know what? I didn't text you back in the appropriate amount of time on Saturday. I will look at you right now and say, I apologize. That was my fault. But my objective wasn't to like dog you or play you. But I think that you leaving it on red, you're older than me. So you leaving that text on red, knowing that I went to the restaurant is tacky. And it's like you try to get your lick back. That's how it felt. Like, what was the objective of that? Because if you're a real man, like, you could have been like, girl, I'm not coming. Like, you didn't confirm my text. Like, we could have just had a conversation about it. But you did that.
And
you left me on red.
And you could have called instead of texting.
I sent you an audio message like, oh, my God, I'm on my way there.
Now you're not a real man because you didn't let her play you. You're fine, bro. Don't fall for the trap.
You could have called. You could have called, though, right?
So
because
when
I just assumed you were on your way. I didn't know better.
But why would you assume that?
So when she's sending these voice notes with these messages, whatever she's sending, and you're reading them.
I actually didn't read them right at the very moment that she sent them. I read them within, a nice
at 12:55, like you
know
said.
What I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't read it.
So you read it after the fact of the reservation time already passed?
Football, yeah. At that point, I'm just like, I'm watching football. I'm not worried about it. She didn't respond in a timely manner.
Okay, so then after the whole ordeal with, no one, him not showing up to date and, you not replying, did you guys ever talk again after that, or that was it?
No, I blocked him on Instagram. I just felt like it was tacky, and I felt like I said, I felt like he was trying to get his lick back, and we couldn't talk about it as adults, and he saw us at the restaurant at this time. I'm talking like, oh, I'm at valet, like, I'm here. He's seeing text, and like I said, maybe I'm silly, and I just went like, he's going to meet me there. Just not thinking, you know what I mean? I'm not like maybe using my full capacity of my brain. I'm tired, hurrying up, getting there.
It's called airheaded.
It was the fact that, like, he just left me on red like that. I'm just like, okay, I see who you are. I have nothing more to say. Blocked. Mwah. See you later.
Okay. And you didn't try to reach out after that either?
Nah,
you were done with it?
Blocked. But...
On Instagram. Yeah.
I mean, but you didn't know you were blocked, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you knew because you tried to reach out.
I did.
Oh,
on Instagram, but you have my number?
I was blocked on the phone.
No, you're not. You're blocked on Instagram.
Okay. I don't know.
I gave you the room to apologize and if you wanted to hash it out. Not even to apologize, because half of it was my responsibility. Right. But if you wanted to hash it out, you're not blocked. Your number is not blocked. Your Instagram is blocked, though.
I'm giving you the room to apologize when I stood you up for the date and got mad that you didn't come. When I called you at 12:55 that I'm on my way and I will be late to a 1 p.m. appointment that we made 3 days prior, and I haven't called you for 3 days. This is the delusional type of modern women that we as men have to deal with on a daily. Ladies, y'all got no idea what it's like dealing with y'all. The delusional ones. This shit crazy.
I was tired of seeing your corny Instagram. Damn.
Hey, where I'm at, bro, she throwing shots. Where I'm at, as soon as I start to see red flags, and this is in real life, bro, this ain't just talk. I walk this walk. When I see that a woman ain't really there with me on my level with understanding, I just leave, bro. I get the freak out of there. I'll just not talk to you. I won't talk to you. I won't do it. I'm good, bro. I'm at that point in life, bro. I know if a woman ain't there, I'm not here to pull your hand. Too old for that. I'm not trying to teach. I'm not trying to grow up no more black women. I've done it enough. I've put in my work. I'm done. If you ain't on my level when I see you, sorry. Next.
It's aggressive.
Responsibility. But if you wanted to hash it out, you're not blocked. Your number is not blocked. Your Instagram is blocked, though. I was tired of seeing your corny Instagram. Damn.
That's aggressive.
No, I think that's real. Okay. That was one of the things that I didn't like too. We got each other's Instagram. I just don't think we're compatible in a lot of different ways. And I just think
I'm seeing that play out.
Yeah.
As
blatantly obvious, right? It's crazy.
Oh, man. Well, it's unfortunate that it just didn't work out between the two of you. But, on to better things, such as any future projects. We could be on the lookout from either one of you.
So currently I am working on certain things in my fitness journey, some career advancements in my fitness journey. I'm going to keep some things on the hush-hush.
All right, until it's all out.
100%, yes, but I'm definitely working on a couple different things. And of course, I'm still working on my degree and more content coming back to back.
All right, good luck with school and good luck with all of your content creations, all your business ventures, all that good stuff.
Thank you so much.
And Ramon, what about for yourself?
Yeah, just launching a new Airbnb tomorrow in North Scottsdale.
Okay, that's so cool.
under Mila Property Group. And then we got another one that we're going to start working on Tuesday in North
Nice.
Scottsdale as well. So just trying to grow the business and the portfolio up.
Okay, well, good luck to you as well on your businesses. I hope they succeed and do great
Appreciate it.
things. Well, thank you both for coming on today, and everyone at home.
That's it. Sounds like my man dodged a bullet. He successfully got bread to the point where he could go at nice 5-star restaurants like this and not think of it, offer her a car service, and did the most to try to bag her. But I'm telling you guys, like, at that point, when does it become prostitution? That's where I'm at. A car service is going to run you $300. That restaurant is going to start. Let's start the bidding at the bill. So you're already $700 in on a date that doesn't guarantee you will have any action. You can spend a third of that and get someone better than that and make sure that you get your stuff waxed, my guy. For $200, you could get a certified dime, better than her ever, and leave happy, my nigga. I just don't get it, bro. Why trick? This is tricking. At that point, it's tricking. Don't be a trick, guys. Just work on yourselves. Simple as that. Jody's Corner.